Dear Game Freak, for the new Pokemon games Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I want the following new Megas. Mega Dugtrio, Mega Electrode, Mega Ditto, oh that's so yummy, Mega Unknown, and what does that say? Mega Altaria, wow you can use that as a pillow, Mega Beaverel, oh TM87 Swig, Mega Garbodor, I bet this guy is hungry for cookies. Last but not least, Mega Sylveon. Hello YouTube! This is Chriz Maniac bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. And I'm sorry for the intro guys, it's really random. Like I couldn't find any intro for this battle because this battle is so generic, it's so normal that I can't find any intro for it. Anyways, looking at this battle, it is an OU match versus my team of really bulky Pokemon and it's versus Josh's really fast but fragile like Pokemon. And our teams together clash. It's like a nice analogy to put this in is like Yu-Gi-Oh! I am in defense form, or defense position, while Josh is in attack formation, or position rather. I forgot the actual terms for Yu-Gi-Oh! But yeah, it's basically like that. My defense team faces a really fast and fragile but offensive Pokemon team. So let's see how this battle turns out. So Josh leads off with his Galvantula, just as Sticky Mob, probably, and I lead off with my Venusaur because no one in his team would like a Sleep Powder. And here comes Talonflame, but Talonflame dodges the Sleep Powder, and that really sucks because now forces Switch out, and I have to get an answer, bring an answer to this Talonflame, and my only answer is Argina, my Skarmory. Skarmory can take on this Talonflame pretty well. I'm sure it can beat it 1-on-1, especially with me having a Rocky Helmet, especially with me resisting its main stab move, which is its Brave Bird, and Flare Blitz won't really do much to me. I mean, it does a lot because it's super effective, but I should be able to take one, but nope, psych! He gets a crit! I'm like, no, come on! This all goes like against my plan because I was gonna roost up and stall out this Talonflame and take it out eventually. And look at that, if I had more, if I recovered it one more time and if he kept hitting me, then I would have been able to stall him out because I would have roosted up and he couldn't have been able to knock me out and he would destroy himself to, what's it called? To Rocky Helmet damage. But now I'm forced to bring in Pyraga, my, what's it called? My Chandelure from Final Fantasy. Props to you if you get that reference. But anyways, I have a Scarfed Chandelure and I can take out this Talonflame with a Shadow Ball. So down goes his Talonflame. And here comes Greninja, and I can't really do much versus this Greninja because I would outspeed it, I would Shadow Ball it, it wouldn't do that much damage, and he would retaliate back with a move that would kill me. So I bring in my Venusaur, it's my special wall for this team. I can take an Ice Beam even though it's super effective, and I can retaliate back with some sort of move. So he goes for Surf luckily, and he doesn't predict me switch in, which is great. Because if he predicted me switch in, that would really hurt to me, because even though I'm a special wall, that would do a lot of damage to me. Anyways, Josh surprises me here with a substitute, and I'm like, okay, damn, because I can't put a Sleep Powder on this guy, and I'm now forced to attack a substitute, and he gets a free hit on me, and that kind of sucks. This Ice Beam is going to do quite a bit because it's Stab, it's Greninja, it deals a lot of damage, and I bet this Greninja's Life Orb. So it does like 50% or 45%, and yes, indeed, it is Life Orb, this Greninja, which boosts his attack by 30%, and now forced to take out this substitute with Giga Drain, while he keeps battering me with Ice Beams, and I'm hoping to live the next Ice Beam and retaliate back with a move that would hopefully knock out this Greninja, because Greninjas are relatively weak. But actually I don't do that because I wouldn't want to sack off my Venusaur just yet. I'm predicting him to go for the Ice Beam once again, and I bet he's not expecting me to be Scarfed. But he gets another crit, and I'm like, oh, come on! My other plan failed, because if I would have survived that Ice Beam, I would have been able to outspeed him, and he would have probably been able to stay in, because he would think that he would outspeed me, and I could have hit him up with a Fire Blast or something, but nope. But this Greninja's life, or his little streak, gets ended right here with my Mach Punch. And in comes his Rotom, and he goes for a Will-O-Wisp on my Conkeldurr. And now, folks, never Will-O-Wisp a Conkeldurr unless you're sure that it doesn't have Sheer Force. I mean, Guts, because you'll give it a massive boost to its attack. And now my Conkeldurr has like a massive boost to attack because of the Guts, and I can knock out that Rotom, even though it's physically defensive most likely. So down goes the Rotom. I have a boosted Conkeldurr right here. My Conkeldurr is on fire, quite literally. And in comes Heracross, and I'm like, okay, Heracross, I can take that thing on. My Conkeldurr is pretty bulky, and I can wreck it with a Stone Edge or something. But he Mega Evolves into his Mega Heracross, giving him more bulk, more attack, and he can go for that big close combat, and it does a lot of damage to my Conkeldurr. I'm like, whoa, that damage really surprised me because I didn't think this Heracross would do that much damage. But he is indeed a Mega Evolution Heracross, and Mega Evolution Heracross has a monstrous physical attack. And with that burn, I can be taken out. So in comes Ellie, because it's my physical wall, I can take one move, hopefully, and knock it out with an Earthquake. But I forgot that Mega Heracross has Skill Link, the ability, which allows it to hit multi-hit moves 5 times, all the time. And it can hit this Bullet Seed and potentially knock me out. I'm hoping to live 1 Bullet Seed, or rather 5 hits from a Bullet Seed. And I do with 5 HP, my Donphan hangs in there, my Donphan is well trained. I could retaliate back with an Earthquake and knock this Heracross out. So that is great, but my Donphan is really weakened right now. As a result of this battle of Josh's hyper-offensive team, this battle is going really fast because Pokemon keep jumping left and right because of how strong his attacks are. Anyways, his Galvantula goes for the Signal Beam, which is a pretty strange move for a Galvantula. Like, you could put on Bug Buzz, that hits much harder. I guess you could have that for the potential confusion, but that doesn't really hit. That's not really worth it because the confusion from that is a really low chance. Anyways, I could go for the Sleep Powder with anything on his team, and his Galvantula is sleeping. And now my plan here is to bring in my Gyarados, and Mega Evolve into my Mega Gyarados, and Dragon Dance one time, and then KO his entire team to sweep Josh's team from there. So I bring in Orient, my Mega Gyarados, for his first time, or rather her first time, and she is gonna try to win this battle for me. So hopefully, his Galvantula doesn't wake up on the first turn, so I'm Mega Evolve into my Mega Gyarados. If he thunders me, it'll only be times 2 super effective against me instead of times 4, which would undoubtedly knock me out. But he wakes up right here, and I'm like, no! Orient, come on, this is your first battle, look at the hang on. But he, or rather she hangs on with 65 HP because I'm Mega Evolved. I can Dragon Dance up, and now this Galvantula is dead block. I'm gonna squish it. I'm gonna wreck it. So my Giant Strip takes out that Galvantula, and my Giant Strip is on a roll right now. It's gonna wreck everything on Josh's team. But Diggersby comes in, and Diggersby though is gonna go for that Quick Attack, and this Quick Attack is likely banded or something. Because if he was Scarfed, he might not have been able to knock me out, but he knocked me out with a Quick Attack, and a lot of my team is softened up. So this Diggersby though is locked into Quick Attack, and it can knock out my entire team with Quick Attack. So Diggersby though wins the battle, and unfortunately I lost this OU match versus Josh, but that was still a really fun match. That was a 1-0 victory in Josh's favor. That was really fast-paced and fun. Anyways, folks, I hope you enjoyed this battle. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you did, and I'll see you folks next time!